Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody back to another episode of Squad Up here on Rotate New. Today, we got the one and only Squirt in the house. What's up, Squirt? How you doing?
It feels good to be here. It feels absolutely great. Thanks for you guys having me on today. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
thanks for being on the show. I think there's no better guest to kick off Major 2 than D-Flow himself.
That's right. Yeah, well, I guess we have
Absolutely,
friends that are
absolutely.
just, they have multiple names. So we got multiple names for
Throw
a
them
lot
all
of
out
people,
there.
but yeah, I mean, hey, we got an amazing week of Call of Duty coming up. This weekend's about to be amazing. For the first time, we got 3 matches on Friday, followed up by 4, and then another 4 to close out on Sunday. I'm super excited for this weekend. I say we hop into some of these matches because if this
Woo.
year Call of Duty has shown us anything, it's that we don't know what we're talking about over here, I guess. So, but hey, Pooh, I mean, why don't you kick us off with your tournament pick?
Yeah, man. We got right up to the start. We start with Boston and Optic. And listen, I'm looking at this going, this is an easy pick and probably one of the only easy picks for the weekend, if I'm going to be honest with you. I got Optic going 3-0. They look dominant on land. I think they're going to continue that momentum. Boston. I've harped on them before. I call them the Boston blunders. I do not see those boys winning a map. I see it as choke city, and I think Optic's going to continue their run.
Oh, okay. Square, what you got to
A
say
great
about that?
analogy. Mhm. I mean, I have the exact same thing. I have Optic beating Boston 3-0. I mean, it's Optic Texas. We all know who's on there. I know two people on there, so Optic all the way. It's Greenwall. It's been Greenwall for a very long time. They're
Amen.
Yeah.
not changing up anything today. One of the OGs still left in the game today with the original name and everything. So Optic all the way. Thank you.
Optic all the way, man. I think we're all going 3-0 in favor of Optic Texas here. That's also my pick. I
Yeah.
mean, how could you not? Optic Texas placed in second at the major, Boston going out top 12. So that's a good pick. That's a good pick there. But another one that's going to be maybe fairly easy to call, but I'm not sure based off of online. But hey, we got two top 12 teams going at it here with the Toronto Koi versus the Carolina Royal Ravens. Squirt, who you got taking this matchup here between these two?
I have Toronto losing 2-3.
Oh, that got me. Yo, that got me low key.
I have the
Okay.
Royal Ravens barely clipping it off. I'm talking about maybe a biggies type of hard point
Oh,
comeback,
yeah.
I mean, something
Wow.
absolutely incredible. And
Right.
and I think the Royal Ravens are going to take it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Phil the Thrill would be happy to hear that.
Phil
Pooh,
the
what do you
Thrill
guys
would be
say?
happy. He's not going to be too happy with the haters because I'm also going to go Carolina on this one. I got the Caroliners onliners going 3-1. Like I said it before, I don't think that the change is going to do enough for Toronto. I still think that these guys have the magic Ethernet cord somehow, some way, and they're going to win 3-1.
Nah, you guys are faded. I think that this Carolina Royal Ravens team is absolutely going to get cooked. I don't think that they're bouncing back from their top 12 stint. At least the players on that team, I don't think that they can do it. But I do believe that the Toronto Koi have the ability to do it with the talent on their team. Joey D, Jodeci is going to pop off. I think they're going to win this one 3-1, and it's not going to be pretty. And you heard it here first. But next, we got the Miami Heretics. Talk about Toronto. And Miami knocks out Toronto in the last tournament. They're going up against the top 3 placing of FaZe. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop my placing on this one because I'm going with a crazy pick here. I'm going Miami Heretics 3-1 over FaZe Vegas. I just don't know what it was. When I was choosing my pick, I could not choose FaZe. Maybe it's the green going through the veins, or maybe I'm right, but I'm going with the Miami Heretics 3-1, Pooh.
Yeah, I could see how you went there. I was on the fence about this one, and I want to say vamo, 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 but I don't know. I have this going 5. I do think it is a coin flip, though. It's poo coin flip, as I like to say, but I got Vegas pulling it out 3-2.
Okay, Squirt. What are you thinking about this one?
I think everything you said was absolute blasphemy. And I have FaZe winning up 3-1.
Okay, another OG in the
Absolutely.
scene. I think
Another OG, and I'm rooting for those OGs. Even though they might not have the same players. Who did they have back in the day? Aches or something like that?
they did have aches at
Yeah.
one point. Yep.
Ah, monster. I
Yeah,
mean,
playing with the stitches in his hand in Advanced Warfare. Look at Squirt knows ball. He
Squirt knows
knows
ball, man.
OG ball knower.
absolute monster. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sticking with my roots. I got phased going 3-1 on this one. Easy.
Wow. Well, that concludes Friday, Pooh. I mean, why don't you kick us off with Saturday? We got
Yeah.
4 matches coming at
4
you.
matches. You got to tell the missus, hey, we are calling off Valentine's Day. I got to sit on the couch and watch these matches because we're kicking off the day with the Riyadh Falcons and the Paris Gentlemaids. And I think that this has the potential to be an absolute banger of a series. I have this going the distance 5, but I gotta say, I don't even know how to say it in French. We're going the distance. That's the best thing I could say. I think we're going the distance, but they are leagues ahead of them over everybody. I just think that the Falcons will still turn up. They had a great run in the major. I don't think they're going to be able to pull through. Maybe they get some online cheese, which is why I have it going 5, but I got Paris Gentlemates 3-2 on this one.
Okay. 3-2. It's gonna be a little grueler of a series. I see. What do you think about this Paris Gentlemates team, Squirt?
First, how do you even pronounce the first team? Like, what is that? Where are they from?
They're
What is
from
this?
Riyadh, which is a country in it is, right? Or is it
No.
a city? It's not.
You did this last time, bro.
I don't know. It's in
I was just about to say, I
Middle
swear I
East.
saw this in a short or something. Like,
The
Yep.
Middle East. Yeah, well, I still don't know. Update 2025 to 2026. I still don't know where Riyadh and what it is. So, yeah,
so
Riyadh.
question,
So,
like, without getting too much into things, is this like a Saudi Arabia funded team or
It
something?
is.
Like,
It is.
Yes,
It is
it
Saudi,
is.
this is where they're
Saudi
coming
funded.
from?
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly why I have 1-3 Paris taking the lead, because I mean, money can't buy it can buy, talent, the people that are they're gonna fold, you know what I mean? But you
Yeah.
don't want to live out there, let's be honest. Like, you want to live in the Americas or somewhere around here. But they can't get anyone good. You know what I mean? They're not gonna have anyone on their team that's gonna be good, that's gonna be able to hold it down, especially against a team like the Paris Gentlemates. Like,
I see. So you think that they're more focused on the money over there and maybe not focused on winning?
I think that honestly, I think that they can buy top tier people and get those people some nice contracts, but I don't think that the true top tier of people are gonna want to play for them. They're not gonna want to dabble in that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
See,
And it's a new team. That's the biggest
right.
thing. You got people that's been playing Call of Duty all their life, and they've been looking up to people like Vegas. You know what I mean? Like FaZe. They've been looking up to people like Optic. They don't want to go play for some new team that just came out. That's something that's been true to their heart.
Okay.
You want to play for the badge?
Well,
They're not
you
gonna have
know,
anything.
I think whenever you were spitting that knowledge, it popped up into my brain that Riyadh is in Saudi Arabia, right?
Correct.
Can we get some confetti or some applause for me? Because it just popped up in my brain. I clicked it together finally. But that being said, I'm going 3-0 in favor of the Paris Gentlemates. That doesn't change a thing. I think this team is going to come out different. They just took it. This is the grand champion from the last major. And Riyadh ain't going to be able to touch them. So I'm going 3-0 in favor of the Gentlemates. And then the next match, we got another matchup from LAN. We got a lot of matchups from LAN that are happening over this little online stint. But I'm going again with the favorites here. Optic Texas taking a 3-1 over Minnesota. And I think Optic's can continue to dominate.
Yeah, I could see that. I also have Optic, of course. I do think that they are still ahead of Minnesota. Again, I think Minnesota had an incredible run on LAN. That was LAN. Again, there's some online cheese, and I also do think that Optic is still in a top form of a team, and that Minnesota's not there just yet. So it could, we'll see how Friday goes for Optic. Are they going that consistency? We talk about consistency all the time. Also, can Minnesota continue that consistency going into this match? But I have this going the distance, believe it or not, because I do think that Minnesota is going to come out shooting a little bit, it being their first game back. I'm going 3-2 Optic on this one.
Okay. Squirt, what do you think about this matchup between Optic Texas and Minnesota?
Clean sweep optic.
Okay, another 3-0 in favor
Right to the
of the
point.
Green
I love it.
Wall.
3-0. I mean, let's be honest
Absolutely.
here. Okay,
Yeah.
it's
The Green
Wall.
Wall is
Absolutely.
6-0 right now in the Squirt's bide going into this weekend. I love to hear that. Let's keep it going.
And we're
Absolutely.
gonna be celebrating this, okay? You know what
Come
I mean? We're
on.
gonna be celebrating this.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, I'll just go right into it. Talk about a 3-0. This next match, FaZe and Koi. I got 3-0 in terms of Vegas. Man, this is just going to be an absolute smoke show. I have Koi losing earlier. I don't think that they're going to show up against Vegas. I think it's going to be a domination. And I think this weekend, Koi is going to realize, yeah, we need to do more than just a role change. We might need to do a personnel change. Hello, Spoonie, Squirt, Pooh. Any of you guys available? We got a contract for you to sign. Koi, blow it up. Blow it up. I'll bite my words if you change this weekend, but I have you going out just absolutely obliterated. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. Squirt, do you agree? Do you disagree? How are you feeling about FaZe Vegas against the Toronto Koi?
So first, we just have to talk about Koi, okay? Toronto Koi. It sounds cool, but it's not cool. You know what I mean? So like, what is it? A koi pond? A koi fish?
I guess. Yeah, I guess it is.
That's why they lose. That's exactly why they lose. I have them 1-3. FaZe wins.
Okay. I like
Koi
the sound
pond
of that.
versus FaZe? Come on. Easy.
Okay, so Toronto Koi. Well, hey, I gotta hop on this train. I'm going 3-2 though in favor of the FaZe Vegas. I do think that this is the series. This series right here, you can mark my words. This is the series that Toronto Koi will make a roster change.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out and they're gonna win against Carolina, but when they break down against FaZe, and I think they're gonna make a roster change. So we'll see if it happens, but that's my call. But hey, to end off Saturday, we got the LA Thieves versus the Vancouver Surge. Squirt, who are you taking in this final on the Saturday here?
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be LA first match, LA second match. Then you're gonna have Vancouver come in and win 2 of them. LA is gonna squeak it out the very last magnet though, and they're gonna get that. Okay, they're gonna absolutely gonna get that.
Okay, all right,
I'm calling
LA
it right
Thieves.
there.
I love
It's gonna
that.
be looking easy. I'm talking about first 2 games. LA is gonna be blowing them out. They're gonna be this is easy, clean sweep. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Little comeback, a little shimmy, bam. That's how I think it's gonna go.
All right. That's
3-2 in favor
completely
of
wrong?
LA.
I don't think you're wrong by any means, but I will say this. I was looking at this match, and you got to address the elephant in the room. You got Kenny, who's been dropped. 0.3 Ken is point looking for a job, Kenny. And we got Neum joining the scene. And listen, this guy can shoot. He can shoot better than me, and that's saying something. Let's be real. But you're laughing. I'm the best in the biggies. Let's call it how it is. We got Neum joining the squad. And I got to be honest, maybe there'll be a little honeymoon phase. It's Valentine's, but I don't think so. I think the rose petals are dying. The red of LAT is going down. I have miraculously, and I hopped on him earlier, and I said I wasn't going to get on him again and get into the hype train, but here I am again. Play the ghosty edit or something, because I got the Surge winning this series 3-1.
No, that's not happening.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
This is not happening right now. You are
That's
on
blasphemy.
some new planet. You're on a different planet. I think that TJ Halley is gonna be ready for this match to be over, and he's phoning it in. He's calling up his date, Crumble Cookie, and he's saying, "Yo, I got a hot date with Crumble Cookie tonight. I gotta get out of this match as fast as possible." But then, out of nowhere, I think Gwyn is gonna be like, "No, we gotta win first map." So they come out, they win first map. But then LA Thieves, they're going to win 3 straight, and that's that. Scrap's going to go have Valentine's Day with his girl, and it's going to be that. So I don't know what you're doing over there, but it's a LAT 3-1 in favor. But I think you should just take it into Sunday, because I can't believe you just said that, Pooh. Take it over, please.
Well, you're not going to like this one, because Well, maybe you will because you've been riding hot on this team. I feel like something is in the water of this Valentine's weekend. And I got Vamo, the Fuego. I'm going with Miami, believe it or not. I have it going to Grueler, but I just think these guys, when it comes to top teams, they're either on it or they're not. And I think Valentine's weekend, post Valentine's Day, these boys, they're going to be on it. And I got them winning this 3-2.
Wow. Nah, again, I don't know what it is. Maybe we're just not on the same page here. I rotate new. Maybe Squirt's gotta take over whoever, I don't know if it's you or if it's me, but he might have to take over because I got the Paris Gentlemates going 3-1 in favor of the French boys over there. I just don't think that Miami is on the same level. I think that they're better than FaZe, but I don't think they're better than Paris. Squirt, you gotta choose here. Which side you going? Which side you going over here?
Man, and over the years, playing Call of Duty with you, bro, it's been a wonderful time,
Yeah.
I would say that we think the same on a lot of things, but with this, I got Miami going 3-2 with the dub.
Cinema. Absolute cinema.
I mean, things happen, and Paris, man. Paris over Miami?
Yeah,
I don't think it's happening, especially not on Sunday.
They won the major.
Doesn't matter. It's online. These boys, vamos. Aquí.
It happens. It happens.
Here.
See, but
yeah, we will wait and see. This is one of my highlights here because if Miami can come out and win this, that shakes up a lot of different things. But who I don't think is going to come out winning is the Boston Breach this entire weekend. I got them going, however, to a game 5, and I think that Riyadh Falcons are going to take a 3-2 win over the Boston boys. I think they're going to have that little bit of spice that Boston has where they're able to go to a game 5, make it a little competitive, but I don't think they have the clutch factor in order to bring it home.
Yes, Booty, we're back on the same page here, but I think the only spice that the Boston Breach has is whatever spice they're putting in their food. Okay, let's call it how it is. These boys, besides the spice of the food, they got no flavor. They are bland. They are the Boston Bleach blunders. I don't even know what to call them at this point. The Boston Bland. Okay, they are not
Blanders.
The Blanders. The Boston Blanders. They're going O's. Throwing up the O's, call a bagel shop 3-0. These guys, I am a Boston hater.
Wow. Well, Squirt, how do you feel about Boston? Are you riding this Boston 0-2 train to start the weekend, or do you think they bounce back? What's happening?
Yeah, like after hearing you guys' response, I like everything you're saying, but I have Boston winning 3-2.
Oh, okay. Another game 5, but in favor.
Another game
Boston.
5. Exactly what you said, but
yeah.
Falcons are going. It's choke time. Okay, it's choke time. They're not going to be able to finish. Okay, it's going to be something miraculous.
Wow.
But they're not going to be able to get down and finish, and Boston's going to be coming home with at least one dub.
Wow. I can see it though. I mean, I have them in a game 5 here. I think if Boston can play a good search, I think they can take it. That would be pretty fun. I want to spice the league up a little bit here. I think Riyadh could get caught slipping, but you never know. A team that's not going to get caught slipping again against this Carolina Royal Ravens team online is the LA Thieves. I think they're going to come out smoking. I think Neum's going to be a perfect fit for this roster, and I think they're going to win 3-1 in favor of the LA Thieves. Squirt, right back over to you. What do you think about these two teams here?
And like I said, we should really be thinking alike. And I think we are thinking right on the money with that one. I have LA coming 3-1, and Carolina's just not going to be able to make it. I mean, they did a little something up there on Friday with Toronto, but that's the koi ponds. You're not going to be doing that over here in LA, okay? Not
what are their names? The Toronto what?
The Toronto koi ponds. Like, we toss a penny at you and get going with our day. You feel me?
Yeah, okay.
I like that.
Nothing else about it.
Wow.
But yeah, Carolina, they had it there, but they don't have it with LA. I think it's going to be a 3-1.
Yeah, I'm going to join the train. I'm going to join the train and say LA is going to take this. Although I'm going to give Carolina one other map. I have it going 5. I'm still not sold on the whole LAT with Neum thing. And I hope I'm proved wrong. I want the kid to succeed, not as an Optic fan, but as a league fan. But Carolina, onliners, I still think they have that cheese. I still think with this roster that's not really going to have it figured out just yet, they got to work out this new relationship on Valentine's weekend. And what a terrible time to have it when you're facing the Caroliners, okay? Now, they don't have that X factor. They can't close on the date. They don't know how to, make that last move. But listen, LAT going to come out win this 3-2.
Wow. Okay. LAT taking it. I like to hear that. I think we're all in favor of the LA Thieves. Hopefully they can come out swinging. But we got one last game here. And not to be that guy, I feel like this one is going to be a little bit of a stinker to close out the Sunday. But Squirt, I got to go with the newcomer here. Maybe you don't know much about these two teams here. I want to have unbiased, best of the best expertise on this last match. Who's taking it?
I have it right here. 3-1, Cloud9. I have it right here. 3-1, Cloud9. I mean, that's what's going to be happening. Minnesota, Minnesota's playing Optic. Okay, they're going to be down on their luck from their last game, and the way I see it is Cloud9 coming in there doing a little shimmy, gibble, gabble. You know what I mean? Surprising the world. 3-1, easy.
Hang
now
on,
that
chat.
would
He
be
might
an absolute surprise.
He might know ball. He might know ball, as we know.
I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen.
Well, Squirt, of course, you know this because you are our expert analysis. You're much in tap with the scene, as you know. But just for the viewers out there who don't, New York, Cloud9, they're going to drop their entire roster going into this match. So it is a brand new squad from top to bottom. These guys have never played a match together besides some scrims, and they're spawning in against Minnesota, who just went, what was it? Top four at the major. So
but great things happen. We cannot forget that great things happen. These teams, this team is about to come in here and show them that they made the right choice dropping that roster. Okay.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
Let's put it like that.
Yeah. You know what? I get it. And sometimes people can be right. Sometimes people can be wrong. And this just might be a situation where I'm joining you. And I say that there is something in the water this weekend. These guys are not going to know how to play against this team. It is the honeymoon phase. It is the first match online for this squad. It is the online cheese. It is the Valentine's Day cheese. This is the squad that I think for me is going to have the honeymoon Valentine's cheese. It won't go beyond this weekend. But I'll tell you what, nobody knows how to play against this team. And even us biggies, if we spawned in, I bet we could take a map. So I have a feeling in my gut that Cloud9 is not only going to win this match. Let me tell you what the score is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Cloud9 is going to win this match 3-0.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Oh my gosh. I think I don't know if you guys are being serious or
I'm
not.
100. I'm 10 toes down. I'm Cloud9 Cloud9 toes down.
There you go. Yeah, Cloud9 toes. I think you guys are on another planet. I don't know. You guys must be in Cloud9. I mean, you guys must be feeling good about it. But I got this Minnesota going 3-0 over the Cloud9 roster. Like you said, Pooh, they dropped their entire roster. They picked up challengers, guys, that went top 24 in challengers. You're now playing in the Call of Duty League where people are getting paid millions of dollars to play Call of Duty. You're not getting paid $0 to place top 24 in challengers. I think these guys are about to have a rude awakening. Welcome to the CDL. This is the exposure that you wanted to have. Now you got to fight against Krempelasis and Skies and the boys over there. Estriel is going to have a field day. Mamba's going to run them, and it's not going to be pretty. But I think that's going to be, a little kiss on the cheek for our Valentine's Day weekend. I think it's going to be an amazing time of Call of Duty. I can't wait to see how right I am and how wrong you guys are. And all the ones that we agreed on, Squirt, I'm excited for you to get those ones correct. But, man, I got to ask you, Squirt, we're getting closer and closer and closer as the weeks go by to COD champs. Who of these teams is going to be your Call of Duty champion?
Optic.
Okay.
Wow.
So they go back to back to back, huh?
Optic. Who are they really losing? Who are they really losing?
I mean, do we want to run the ghosty clip again?
It's just ghosty in finals.
Yeah.
See
Okay.
it.
Optic,
I like
all the
that.
way.
If you had to find a team that they were going to play against in the final, who do you think out of these teams are you really feeling is matching up against Optic? Oh, El Clasico in the
El
final.
Clasico in the final would feed families. It would feed families.
We will be there.
We will be there.
We will be there.
We will be
if
there.
that happens. Well, shoot. Guys, this has been a blast. Thank you guys for your picks and your thoughts on these teams. Squirt, you got to give a final rally against, you got to give a final rally to the boys of Optic. What do you got to say to them as the season goes on here?
I say, you boys, just keep on playing how you're playing. I mean, you guys are doing good. I mean, look at the last 2 championships you guys won. Okay, my little what's dude's little name? Mercules.
Hey, okay,
Yeah, there you go.
okay.
Hey, he's growing into something nice. They got Dashy, right?
Yep.
Scumpy passed the throne to my boy. Okay, he's out there leading that team. He's the veteran on there. He's getting stuff done. Okay.
Yeah.
You boys keep on playing y'all's game. That's all I gotta say. You're making me proud. Okay, you're making Scumpy proud. You're making Hex proud.
Mm.
Make us proud. Okay, green wall all the way.
Wow. Well said.
Very, very well said. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is a fun weekend of Call of Duty here,
Yeah.
Boo. I'm excited to get to tune in this weekend. Everybody that is watching this, hopefully you're excited. This is going to be an amazing year of Call of Duty, and I can't wait to see what happens.
We've got some fun ones lined up coming ahead with videos. It's going to be a great time. Hopefully you guys can see us frying in ranked play here soon. This trio is one to look out for. Let me tell you that. But from all of us here at Rotate New, man, we hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Love from us. And listen, ain't got nobody. Sit on the couch. Enjoy the lovely matches. It is a good time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. But from all of us here at Rotate New, I'm Pooh.
It's Squirt.
And we'll catch you in the next one. God bless.
See ya.